And today we have six witnesses, and our first witness is Mr. Peter Tennant. He's the Executive Director of the Ohio River Valley Water Sanitation Commission. And on behalf of the Ohio River Basin Trading Project and Association of Clean Water Administrators, welcome, Mr. Tennant. The floor is yours. I'd like to pull that mic up to you a little bit.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Ranking Member Bishop. Both of you in your opening comments successfully reduced my remarks by several minutes with some of the points you made. I believe most people are probably aware that our Ohio River Basin program reached an important milestone just a couple of weeks ago with the completion of the first 3 actual trades. These are point to non-point trades of nutrients, and an event that was several years in the making. I would emphasize that at this point it is a pilot program. There are many programs represented here today and represented through the membership of ACWA that have been in the business longer than we have, and you hit on several of them. The cheese factory in your district, which is certainly one of the poster childs for successful trading to solve a regional problem, and the Long Island Sound program. As you pointed out, as we reach a certain milestone of overall achievement of the Clean Water Act goals, the remaining problems are extremely challenging. Innovation is called for, and new approaches just need to be considered and entered into. I would be remiss if I didn't begin by acknowledging the collaborative leadership and membership of our project. While Orsanco has been a key member, bringing state agencies and our other stakeholders together, we wouldn't be where we are today without the leadership of the Electric Power Research Institute, and specifically Jessica Fox, the project director. They have been working on development of this program for about 7 years. Some of the other partners, American Farmland Trust, which has brought their excellent ties to the agricultural community to the table. Troutman and Sanders Law Firm has been a key part. Market Environmental Registry, which runs the actual program that allows you to consummate a trade online. The Ohio Farm Bureau, and the University of California at Santa Barbara, which has provided water quality modeling to verify the projected impacts of the trades. All key components. What's important is a project this massive requires that level and more of collaboration. We have chosen to attack nutrients. Nutrients are hard. There's 2 things about nutrients that I typically point out. Whereas in controlling toxic pollution, toxics are things that we can say, well, they shouldn't be there. Nutrients are something that we can't say that without nutrients there's no life. It's finding the balance, it's finding the right levels, and that's been one of the challenges that state agencies and interstates such as ourselves have faced for a number of years, trying to figure out what's the right dose. Also, there are multiple sources. You can't say that, well, if this one facility or this one sector would control their problem. Every activity can generate nutrients in some degree. But what we found through the trading program is that some nutrients are more readily removed than others, and if we work together, we can actually find solutions that are collaborative, that are represent cost savings, and that are in the long run are effective. Again, our project right now is in a pilot phase. We do not have regulatory drivers. The companies, the electric utilities that have bought the credits are doing so on a stewardship basis. We anticipate somewhere down the road perhaps we will have the regulatory structure, the requirements that drive more people to look into the program. What I'm optimistic about is the fact that we have laid the groundwork. A number of the things that Mr. Bishop mentioned, the challenges, we've wrestled with those. We've figured out what we think are pretty good approaches to verify the effects of the trades, to set up the equivalency and so forth. And we feel that we have a program that can hit the ground, that can expand greatly when there are wider drivers. So we look forward to it. And again, thank you for this opportunity to speak to you today.